Hello.
Hello, is this Joanna?
Yeah.
How are you doing, Joanna? This is Scott. This is Scott Davidson. I'm from the internet provider at your house. We've traced your IP address. Do you know if your IP address is 95.00.132.27 semicolon 27015?
I don't know.
Oh, well, we've tracked your IP address at your house, and it appears that you've been downloading several torrents.
Several what?
Several torrents. You've been downloading movies, music, pornography, games.
We don't have a downloading service of any kind.
Well, apparently you do. We've traced your IP.
I don't know. I don't run a computer in the house.
Alright, ma'am, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You need to be honest with me, alright? That's how we're gonna get this to... Look, I'm just trying to... Listen, I'm just trying to help you get this whole thing sorted out. So if you could just please be honest to me, I'll be honest to you. This whole thing will just blow over smoothly, and we'll get to go home from work on time and see our kids, okay?
I don't go to work. I'm 15. Like, seriously, I don't run the computer in this house. I don't...
Okay, well, I'm talking about me, alright? I want to get out of here and see my family.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, listen. Alright, are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
Alright, do you know what a torrent is?
No, I don't.
Alright, a torrent, it's basically a file, a stolen file. So when you buy like a game from the store, you know, just for example, Grand Theft Auto, which happens to be the one that you've been traced to downloading, basically, when you get that game and you put it into your computer and you install it, it loads a bunch of different files. Now, those files can be copied and moved and compressed into what's called a zip file. So it's basically you're taking all those files and putting them into a purse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, and then people, what they'll do is they'll upload that purse to a website, and people will download that purse, open it, and then they have the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's what we've traced you, or whoever's using your computer, as to doing. Are you familiar, or do you recall downloading Grand Theft Auto 4?
No.
You haven't used BitTorrent, uTorrent, LimeWire, FrostWire? No? Alright, what about, stuff
I own
on...
the game Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh, you downloaded it then?
No, not on the computer. I own it for PlayStation 3.
Oh, you downloaded it on the PlayStation 3?
Yeah.
Ma'am, are you aware that that's an extra fine?
I, seriously have no idea what you're talking about.
Can I speak to, is anybody else there?
Yeah.
Alright, who else lives with you there?
My parents.
Can I speak to your father or your mother, please?
Yeah, hold on.
Alright, thank you.
Hello?
Yes, who am I speaking to?
Hello?
Yes, who am I speaking to, please?
I'm not gonna give you my name. What's this call about?
Alright, well, I'm calling because we've, traced an IP address, linked to your residence. This is Scott Davidson from your internet provider. And we've traced the IP 95.00.1305 semicolon 27015. That's your IP address at your computer coming out of your router. Are you following me so far?
Okay, you're saying that you have my IP address, okay?
Yes, that's anybody can get an IP address. That's very common. Anyway, the reason I'm calling is because, basically, we traced your IP address, and this can mean anybody in your house or anybody using your computers. It doesn't necessarily mean you or anybody else, you know what I mean? Basically, we've traced, the IP address, and we've seen that somebody has been downloading several torrents. Are you aware of what a torrent is?
No.
Alright, basically, when you buy a game, for example, Grand Theft Auto 4, alright? When you buy a game and you put the disc in your computer and you download and install it, it saves a bunch of different files from the game onto your computer. And what a lot of people will do is they'll take all those files and they'll compress it into what's called a zip format. And basically all they're doing is they're taking all those files and putting them into like a big plastic bag, alright? And then they're uploading those plastic bags onto websites where people are downloading them and opening them, and then they have the game. Are you following me so far?
Okay.
Alright, that's what a torrent is. So, we've been tracking your IP address running through your router, and we've seen that your IP address has been downloading quite a lot of torrents. Are you aware that's a federal offense?
No, and I don't know what you're talking about. And how'd you get this phone number?
Ma'am, I got the phone number. It's on the records.
It's on what?
It's in the records. We got
It's in what?
No, we got it through your ISP, ma'am.
This phone has nothing to do with my ISP. This phone is completely different than my ISP.
Ma'am, it's on the records, alright? It's the federal government.
I'm following you, but I think you're wrong. You're mistaken.
Ma'am, I assure you that I'm not wrong.
Okay, so
Ma'am,
what are you trying to get to?
Can I speak to your husband possibly? Or somebody who might better understand this?
No, you can't speak to my husband or anybody who's going to better understand it. Just get to your point. What are you trying to tell me?
I can't explain this to you if you're not willing to listen.
I'm listening.
Ma'am, alright. Are you familiar with the SN name, SluttyButt0690?
SluttyButt 0690?
That's the name that we've been tracking through your IP address.
Nobody has Slutty Butt from here.
Ma'am, it's part of your IP. We're tracking it right now.
Well, I don't know how you're getting this phone number connected with my IP, because this phone number, first of all, it has nothing to do with my computer at home.
Please lower your tone. Look,
where are you from?
Ma'am, I'm being honest with you. You please be honest.
Okay, what type of agency are you from?
This is with your internet provider, and basically we are checking all the...
Who is my internet?
Ma'am,
who is my internet provider?
Would you please lower your tone? Don't raise your voice with me. I'm having a very rough day at work, and I'm not dealing with it right now, okay?
I'm not raising my voice.
Ma'am,
if you'd like, I'll sing to you.
Like your tone.
You don't like my tone.
No, ma'am.
I will sing to you.
Ma'am, I don't like your tone.
I'm glad you don't like my tone.
Ma'am.
What's up?
Alright, listen to me and listen to me good, alright?
I'm listening to you real well.
We're tracking the IP address right now. Are you aware that there's a $500,000 fee and there will be federal consequences? Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, can I please speak to somebody who may better understand this?
No, because this phone number has nothing to my
You seem to know nothing about IP's address or routers or anything, so can I please speak to somebody who might know something about it?
No.
No?
No.
Alright, then we're all gonna be on this phone for a very long time, okay? So I have to sit down. Ma'am, it's copyright infringement. Are you aware with copyright laws?
Copyright laws and everything else, okay. Well, if you know my internet service provider, then tell me who's my internet service provider.
Listen, alright, I am not liking your tone.
Tell me,
okay? Ma'am,
tell me what company you're coming from.
Please adjust your tone. There is a federal offense. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no.